Good evening, everyone. Today is day 76 of my 90-day video blog challenge. So today a friend was sharing some information with me. It was actually a video which will be posted below. And it was talking about the dollar. Now, I don't know if you know about it, but the dollar is set to collapse because the fact that the U.S. keeps printing so much money, we have no way of backing it up and lending it out and everything else. So to the point where if they were to actually go ahead and collect on all the money that they have out there, there's no way they would be able to do it because it's not enough money to cover it. So it's going to end up happening is eventually the dollar will have to crash. And when it does, there will rise a new power. Some think it's the power will be either Europe or China, who will end up with the power. And basically what that means is just that their dollar will become more world currency. And right now standing in the balance between some of the smaller, well, I shouldn't say smaller, but like Germany, for example, and Greece has some things to do with it, and it's a whole big old giant mess. Well, it's a guy who was talking about it, Jim St. Clair, who's like this gold miner, mastermind, and him and some of his other buddies are creating this company that will sell gold, but it's actual physical gold to people. And I guess the reason that's so significant is the fact that, when everything does crash, gold is supposed to skyrocket. And if gold skyrockets, that means silver is going to skyrocket as well. So I told you guys before that you need to buy silver. If you didn't believe me now. So you can take a look at the video and see exactly what it is that I'm talking about. So you don't have to take my word for me. Look it up. So I'm thinking about all of this, and it's like you get to the point, okay, so even if I do know all of this, there's no way to avoid it. So what do you do? Okay, so you buy silver, and then what do? You buy gold, and then what do you do? Who do you sell it to? And if it's really going to be that bad, do you even want people knowing you have it? Which is a good question. And it also makes you think too, how bad the world will change. And we're talking like exports, imports. If companies can't export their products, meaning from some other country like China to us, because we get a lot of things from China, or even something as simple as the olive oil we get from Italy. If those things cannot be sent to us, that's my dog in the background if you can see him, but if those things can't be sent to us and we can't send things out, then what does that say about our economy? What happens with our economy? Well, it changes dramatically. We're talking about a whole nother depression. So I say all of this to say this: stock up on your food, stock up on everything you can stock up on in your house. Get your money out the bank, because when all of this goes down, that money in the bank is not going to do you any good whatsoever. I don't know if you understand what went over in Cyrus, but that's what happened. The government took the people's money, so the people only had a portion of what it is that they earn. Imagine going to work for what? You're not going to get paid. The dollar isn't worth crap. So how are they going to pay you? Your company just stocks gold up and they just going to pay you in gold and silver? Come on now. Let's be realistic. And not only that, when you get to it, what about our police officers? I don't think they're going to go to work if they're not getting paid. So it just brings up a lot of questions. You may get people in the hospital to do it because their hearts are good and that's what they want to do. And they like helping people, so they may still do it even if they don't get paid. Oh, sorry. But it's just something to think about. I'm not trying to terrify anybody. I really am not. But it's just something for you to wake up and to start preparing for, just in case. I know they talk about people going crazy and things with it, but the truth is that it's very likely to happen. If you pay attention to what's going on, it's very likely that it will happen. So just be prepared. That's my only piece. So I'm gonna leave it there, and like I said, I'm gonna post a video link down below so you can listen to Jim St. Clair, who, like I said, is the gold mine man. Woo, choking now. Is the gold mine man, and he can explain it a lot better than what I can, because this is something that he's been doing for years. So in any case, that's all I have for today. So you guys have a wonderful night, and again, I'm not trying to terrify nobody. I just want you to be informed. So have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.